It's fucking crazy. Apparently, Superman got his innocence taken away multiple times. Like he gets like captured or some shit, and they gas him up with kryptonite, and they're like, "Fuck it, man. Let's do some things. Let's do some things, baby. Let's get that super booty." He got super, I can't say certain things. But it's like, who the hell wrote this? Jack Murphy? This is like a Jack Murphy fanfic. Dude, at this point, anything that DC Comics or Marvel throws out there is pretty much fanfic, bro. Who takes these things serious? I mean, imagine the creators of Superman coming back from the death, dude, and seeing their boy get his cherry popped multiple times. Dude, let me see. It's every day they would drag me into the interview room. Every day they would restrain me in a way that left me exposed and vulnerable. Ass up, man. They would, like, these guards would get Superman ass up. I don't even know what the hell's going on, dude. What? If Superman's getting his cheeks clapped, there's no hope for people like for me. There's no hope for anybody. Isn't Superman supposed to be hope? Like the hope that you don't get your cheeks clapped? Even Superman's getting out there graped. Graped with a G. They did things to me while I was forced to look at him. Oh, dude, filthy. Filthy, man. Nikolai Kozlov, the commander of the... I'm not even going to try to read that shit. The Devil of Libania. A man who single-handedly caused the deaths of thousands of people simply because no one cared enough to stop him. Bro, nobody even cared enough to stop Superman from getting his ass, from getting those cheeks clapped, those super cheeks clapped. Dude, what's up with that, man? This representation thing has gone too damn far, bro. And what is this? Like, who reads it? Who is this intended for? Who is this intended for? Who's gonna sit down and say, "Hey, man, my favorite Superman comic was the one where he got his cheeks clapped"? What kind of a degenerate? What kind of a degenerate thought about this? Well, what is this? An ad for manga? That's all I could think of. That's what it is. Basically, hey, what are you doing reading this shit? Go read some manga. Bro. And you know what? This puts an end to the age-old argument of who is stronger, Superman or Goku. I'm pretty sure Goku ain't getting his cheese clap anytime. Whis could be the one. Even Whis could be the one powerful enough to take advantage of the situation, and he doesn't. Because he's more of a Vegeta man, I think. But still. What the fuck is going on? What is going on with society, dude? This happened last year and it flew under the radar. I think it happened last year. Either way, dude, it's early January. Everything happened last year. I'm fucking right. I don't know, dude. At this point, man, I have half of mine to freaking, write a letter to DC and give them like all my, I'm going to go to the farthest mountain I could find and just, in candlelight in a cabin in the farthest highest mountain, and then it's gonna be like a cabin, and it's gonna be like one candle, and I'm gonna get one of those fucking feathers, like old school style, right? And the ink thingy, and then I'm just gonna dip the feather. It's gonna be handwritten, dude. That's how fucked up it is. I'm gonna have to hand write a letter to DC, and I'm gonna dunk that feather in that ink, and I'm gonna spend hours and hours and hours writing that letter. I'm gonna be putting all my freaking thoughts into that letter. It's gonna take me like freaking 14 hours to write that letter. And then you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get me one of those Mike Tyson pigeons. Cause I'm not even gonna freaking, that's how I'm delivering it. I'm gonna get me one of those Mike Tyson pigeons and grab the little motherfucker and then draw an ugly tattoo on his face with a Sharpie so they could tell it's a Mike Tyson pigeon. And then I'm gonna tie that motherfucking letter on him. I mean, I'm gonna get a little pigeon backpack. Don't they? Yeah, I think they had little pigeon backpacks. And I'm gonna put that letter on that pigeon. And I'm gonna have it like fly pigeon. And that pigeon's gonna fly all across the fucking Atlantic. The Pacific Ocean. And it's gonna reach DC Comics headquarters. And by the time it reaches DC Comic headquarters, that pigeon's gonna be a freaking majestic hawk. And then it's gonna land all majestic as shit and everything. It's gonna be like raining, and then the clouds are gonna part. And then that freaking hawk is gonna land in DC Comics headquarters, and he's gonna perch up. And he's gonna be like hand delivered that motherfucker. He's gonna grow a fucking hand. He's gonna lift his wing, and then a freaking hand is gonna pop out, and then grab that letter and deliver it. And then the motherfucker, the owner of DC Comics or whatever the hell it is, Time Warner, I don't give a shit, HBO, I don't know. Who cares, dude? It's an idiot. Whoever, the idiot that owns DC Comics is going to get that letter. It's going to open it. And it's going to be like, and then the light is going to hit it. And then it's going to be like wind and everything. It's going to open that letter with a golden thing, you know, like, what are those knife like letter openers? A golden letter opener is gonna open it, and he's gonna pop out that letter. And then he's gonna read that letter, and that letter is gonna say no. That's all. That's all that fucker's gonna say. No. You don't fucking do that. No. No, DC. No. Good Lord, dude. What is wrong with this company? At this point, DC Comics is like, DC Comics, you know how DC Comic acts with their properties, with their characters? You know how they act? They act like that little special ed kid, that little R-tard kid that just discovered his pee-pee and plays with it. And you gotta go, no. Because he's not even doing it right. He's like slapping his dick around, pom, pom, pom. And then you gotta go like, no. Let it go. No. That's the way DC's acting with their characters, man. With their properties. Like a little R-tard kid slapping his dick around. Like, he's like, and then you gotta go, no, DC. Stop playing with your dick, DC.